You're watching the On the Spot vidcast.
Voice of the campus.
Hey, I'm Shane.
And I'm Dan.
And welcome to On the Spot. Hope you're enjoying our vidcast. And you know what? Drop by our website, www.youareonthespot.com, and find out when we're filming, what we're filming about, and come and be filmed.
And if you have any comments or suggestions about topics or things that you'd like to see on this show, please email them to info@youareonthespot.com.
We actually went out over break and interviewed students about Thanksgiving with our buddy Tim, and about what it means to be content and that kind of a thing. It was good.
Yeah. I want to thank those of you who were interviewed.
Yeah, thanks.
And I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Now, I also hope that you really enjoy this show.
I'm thankful for living, I suppose.
Just being here, family, friends, and having a good life. There's could be a lot worse, so.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Everything. I don't know. I have a really good life, so I'm lucky.
Just to go home and see my family, because I haven't been home in a while, so just to see them.
Mostly I'll be thinking about what Thanksgiving actually means as in terms of the holiday rather than just giving thanks to people.
Okay.
And the relationships between the Native Americans and the Pilgrims and what it actually meant other than the Hallmark holiday definition.
Well, to you, what does Thanksgiving mean?
As a day or as a concept?
Let's go with the concept.
The concept is just giving thanks for those things that you appreciate, I suppose.
Do you have any family traditions or anything like that?
We break the wishbone, yeah.
Have you ever won that?
Football game in the morning.
Yeah, high school football game. Agawam versus West Springfield.
You're from Agawam.
No, I'm from West Springfield.
I live
Agawam's
in
a
Agawam.
rival.
Okay.
We drink lots of wine, if that's tradition. Always have a turkey and pie. Lots of families there, so. No football games, just kind of hang out. My dad and I play golf in the morning, so I guess that's about as big of a tradition as we have.
Do you guys talk about what you're thankful for, or is there any time like that?
There isn't, and I think that there probably should be. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, we might want to start instituting something like that.
Okay, so one more question. You said you're thankful and grateful. Who are you grateful to for those things?
Grateful to the forces of the universe for making everything come together for us. The chances of us existing on this planet are very, very small. Like against all odds, we've risen out of the goo. So thankful for that.
A privileged planet, huh?
Yeah, I think so. The difference between contentedness and thankfulness. Yeah. Well, contentedness doesn't necessarily mean you're happy, or you don't have a feeling of gratefulness inside. I know that's kind of the same thing as thankfulness. Yeah, I guess it's about being happy, about being truly happy to be alive. And if you're content, you don't necessarily have to be happy to be alive. It's about joy.
Well, let me ask you one last question then, a bonus question here, if you would appease me. What makes you thankful?
What makes me thankful? I don't really know.
No?
I suppose if I knew, then I would be completely content.
Yeah, I guess if you're content, you're not really gonna think about why you're happy. You're just happy, and you don't really, you don't really give much thought as to how you got there.
Contentedness is being happy, and thankfulness is recognizing your gifts.
I'm not really sure.
No?
No. I don't know.
No?
What does contentedness mean?
Well, I can give you an answer. Do you want to?
Well, is there a definition of the word?
Well, I think for me, now she's interviewing me, guys. For me, I think I see contentness as a state of being. In other words, I can be content every day regardless of my circumstances, but thankfulness for me is an expression of the way I feel.
Okay.
Does that maybe make sense?
Yeah.
Could you see that?
Yeah, I see that.
So next time, if anybody asks you that, you'll have an answer?
I think being thankful is just have at least an understanding of the differences between where your life is and where somebody else is. I mean, you can be content, but not really understand that somebody else, maybe down the road is in a much worse position. So just having an understanding of the world outside.
What are you most thankful for?
For being alive. How can anyone have any complaints? You know, as long as you're living, breathing. I live in the United States. I have nothing to complain